Hello, girls, guys, or otherwise. This is Rich, and welcome to another Witchy Wednesday. And today I wanted to talk about tarot spells. Now, I have a book on tarot spells and how to do tarot spell crafting. However, I can't seem to find it. I think it's sort of like hiding from me ish. Um, I, I, I think, yeah, it's gone and hidden from me. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that book. I will have a link in the description below. It is called quite simply Tarot Spells. It's part of Llewellyn's New Age Tarot series. It's by I'm not even going to try to pronounce. Well, maybe I will try to pronounce this. Janina Renee, I think is how it's pronounced, but I'm not sure. Anyway, it costs like $17. I do recommend getting it because I had and make sure you're getting the newer copy. There is an older copy that has been out, and that's the one I actually have. I used to have the newer copy, and then I lent it to somebody. Their cat peed on it, and they gave me the $16, $17 to order the newer, or to order a new copy, and I got it in from Amazon. It was the wrong edition. So I basically just wanted to show you that one. But anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit about how to use tarot in a magical way because, quite frankly, this is a complete altar, complete spell book. This is what you need if you wanted to do spell work on the go, or if you're a traveling type of person. Let me move the mic here so I don't bump it or keep bumping it. But if you are somebody who travels and maybe you don't want to take a full altar setup, but you would like to have an altar, something that you can do is quite plainly and easily take out, and I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to kick myself in the butt for doing this, but oh well, is if you are one that likes to set up the quarter directions and whatnot, you have your air, you have your fire, you have your water, you have your earth element, and you can even pick out, let's see, spirit, the world. You can do that. You could do, let's see, God, goddess. There you go. You have a complete altar setup with the quarters and with the deity representations and whatnot. You can even use, if you wanted some representation in a physical guardian themselves setup, this could be your earth representation, the King of Pentacles. You can have him sit at the corner of the earth quarter and be there as a barrier as you're doing your circle and whatnot. You can also utilize these kind of, if you really want to, for directing energy. If you usually use a wand, you can use the card as a wand and project that as a way of utilizing a wand in a toned down setting. I mean, you can always use your hands and fingers and whatnot, wand, athame, chalice, paten, that type of thing. You can definitely do that. But this is a complete altar setup in one set, in 78 cards. So you can definitely use that. However, if you were not near your altar and you wanted to do a spell work of sorts, let's say, let's pick a good one here. I want, let's use money spells because they're always fun and easy to do. Okay. An easy one is an abundance card, the 10 of Pentacles. I would definitely suggest using that one. If you have somebody that owes you money, you know, maybe do something like the charity card. Maybe they owe you money. Maybe you're the one here and they're the one there, and you kind of give names to these individuals that are in the tarot card. So you can do that. If you, let's say you have a situation where, you know, your money is somehow going away quicker than it should because you don't know what's going on and whatnot. Maybe use the End of Course. See, this is what happens. Maybe use the Four of Pentacles, and for some reason, oh, there it is. You know, use the Four of Pentacles to help stop the bleed of money going out of your pockets. It's the Miser card, at least for me. I know some people out there picture the Four of Pentacles in different ways. To me, this is the Miser card. He is holding on to that stuff for dear life. So, okay. So those are simple ways to envision these individuals depicted in the cards to who you are in the situation that you're in. However, this book of tarot spells, like I said, I'm going to leave links below. I wanted to show you the copy that I had, but it's kind of hiding on me. I don't know. I've checked everywhere in the witchy room here. I cannot find it. I thought I had it in here. Almost positive I had it in here. And as books tend to do, and I was actually talking to somebody via the comments. They asked me what type of Gnostic resources I recommend. And just being somebody that just got into studying Gnosticism and whatnot, can't really make any recommendations. Haven't read that much into it. I'm just starting out, so I can't really, in good conscience, give a recommendation to any certain book or series of books by any particular author. So I even told them, though, and this was my actual point, is that things with me tend to be that whenever I need them or whenever they should be coming relevant in my life, that's when they do become relevant in my life. Until that time, it's like there is a screen on either side of my head, and I'm not able to see it until I am ready to see it, or until Spirit, Higher Self, the god or goddess, until they deem me ready to see it. I am not able to actually see what is, quite frankly, possibly right in front of my face. So, oddly enough, that seems to be happening with that book right now. Even though I wanted to make this video, it's not letting me do it. So, with showing it. But anyway, I just wanted to show you that example as a book that you can get that I do recommend, because it does give some practical spell work for tarot, utilizing tarot in spell work. Okay, so I'm going to go in through here. Let's pick out a couple cards. Let's pick out that one. Say you have a trip coming up and you want to make sure that there are safe travels. Some things that you can have are, for me, this is one of the, this is kind of one of these travel ones. Hold on, let me grab the other one that really speaks travel to me. Oh, please. 1 second. There it is. Okay. So, to me, travel is the Six of Swords. Okay. The Two of Wands, because he has that globe. He's kind of looking out, seeing where he's going to go next. And the Three of Wands. Now, the reason Three of Wands is because if you look over here, he's looking at these ships coming in. He's waiting for the ship to come in. So maybe you need to move. Maybe you're going on, or you need to make a trip. So in the planning stage, I would say uh, do it with these two. Have these two on your altar. Sorry about the glare there. I'm kind of trying to use this ring light that's on the camera. So I have a glare on my glasses. I keep on looking over to the computer here to see if it's actually showing up or not. But anyway, I would put these two on there. Let's see. If you're trying to plan on where you're going to go and you want to have your ship come in, you want to have good things happen there, put the Three of Wands. So maybe you put these two next to one another and sit there and meditate on what these things are telling you and what they do for you. Maybe in all the hustle and bustle, you need a little bit of money for that too. So, quite literally, in between all of this planning and hoping of a place to go, you need this money to come in. So you're bringing that money aspect in. And then you have your Six of Swords. Maybe put it this way, because that is your travel the entire time. This is encompassing the whole travel. And, and you can make it your own. One thing I like about the newer version of that book, and which I wish I had that newer version, is it gives you simple ways of laying out only a few cards. Sometimes it's 2-3 cards, and you lay them out, and you maybe there is an actual action that goes along with it. I know there's one in there for selling a house and whatnot. Whenever I was thinking about selling my house, that I was looking into doing that one. There is ones like that where it requires you, per the spell. Of course, you can take it and make it your own, but it tells you to gather rocks and do this and do that, if I'm remembering correctly. Again, it's been years since I've looked at the newer version, and it's been a while since I've seen the older version because can't find it. And I actually might reorder the newer one because I did enjoy that book. And I didn't write down my favorite ones from there because I lent it out to somebody. One reason I don't usually lend things out. But it would have a physical aspect to it, is my point. So it might be go around the house with this tarot card and envision this and do that, and whenever you're done, set this card on your altar as a focal point and say this mantra and whatnot. So I do suggest getting the book, even for the mantras themselves, because mantras can help a lot in your intention work. So basically, since I have the miser card here, for instance, let's say that for some reason I tend to spend more than what I should on a particular thing. So what I may do is take the miser card. I will make a copy of it. Okay? After I make a copy of this, the miser card, the Four of coins or Four of pentacles, take that, cut it out of the paper that you copied from, all that stuff, and then fold it towards me. What that does is folding, or that is bringing the energy into you. So you're literally folding that energy and bringing that into you. So you're going to fold it. I would probably try to fold it 3 times. So 1, 2, so it's in quarters, and then turn it in 3. So I like the number 3. 3 has significance in magic in general to many individuals, such as myself. So I would fold it 3 times, and each time saying a mantra like let's see, money does not leave this wallet. Money does not leave uh, for unintended purposes. Money stays where I put it. Something like that. Using those intentions and saying them over and over, really sitting in that space while I'm looking at the card and while I'm meditating on that card and folding that energy into the spell. So you're kind of like, you're folding it. You fold it, you fold it. If you get that reference, as points to you. Eventually, I'm gonna have to do a little point system, but you fold it. There's no other way to explain it. You fold it. But anyway, you're folding that energy into the spell, and you're saying these mantras, and you're sitting with that mantra, and you're just bringing it in. You're bringing it in, and then you bring it in again. And what I would do then is I would put that in my wallet. Meanwhile, in the house, if you have an abundance altar or a money altar of any kind, I would suggest putting this on the money altar, because what money comes into this guy's hands, he's obviously going to hold on to. So that's something that I would suggest with doing tarot spells or using tarot in spell work. Like I said, you have so many different ways that you can utilize the tarot in spell work that you will almost definitely find a card or a series of cards, even if it is a small series of cards, that will give you an overall picture. I'll tell you what, one that would be pretty fun to try this with is actually the transparent tarot, which I have. Where is that transparent tarot? Oh, it's up there, right above the Bonefire Tarot, in between that and the, what is it, the Fairies Oracle? Yeah, the Fairies Oracle. It's in the red one, right? Let's see if I can do this right there, that little red pouch. It would be fun to do that with the, and I gotta train myself to look this way because over here is my screen. So if you see me looking over here, that's what it is. What would be fun to do with that one is pick a few cards that end up making that picture, and then you put it on, again, utilizing a printer scanner, put it on there and scan that picture. See if you can make them overlap in that so you actually have a finished picture. I think that would be fun to try. I have not tried this yet, but I want to try it now that I'm thinking about this, because that would be a cool picture to have, or to utilize as spell work. And basically, you just created a new card, a new tarot card in and of itself, and you can utilize that as an altar card. So even if you have the transparent tarot, which I have not worked with enough to get used to using that, it is still kind of difficult for me to utilize that because it doesn't have the full picture, but I love the artwork on there. I think it's an incredible utilization of tarot and tarot symbols and whatnot. So I did a video on it years ago, and the creator of the deck actually commented on that video, and I absolutely loved it. I kind of was it, I think they either commented on the video or they commented on my Twitter posting about it or something like that. Anyway, I think I commented on the video, and I kind of like fanboyed out for a minute. Anyway, loved it. So utilizing the transparent tarot, you can make a new altar card and sit there with it and utilize it as an altar card, or as a meditative focus. So just some ways that I'm spitballing, doing in order to do tarot spell work. So if you guys have used tarot, as spell work in the past, do let me know by leaving a comment below. Again, in the description, I will be leaving a link to the Tarot Spells book, and it will be an Amazon link. If you can find it locally, please do that. That's always appreciated by, small businesses and whatnot, supporting them. But yeah, definitely try to get the newer version than the older version. Also, I would suggest, if you are doing tarot spell work, have at least 2 of the deck, because this is my reading deck. This is the one that I use for readings and whatnot whenever, if I give a reading to somebody else. I don't usually use this deck for myself as much, but I will. Most of the time I have with me at all times a tarot deck somewhere. Currently I'm in my bag for work. I have the Smith Waite Centennial Edition. Love it because it's in a tin. I don't have to worry about it getting banged around and whatnot. But if you absolutely love one deck and you only have one deck and you want to do tarot spells, and you utilize that deck all the time, I would suggest getting 2 of that deck. I do have a secondary Rider-Waite-Smith, this old school version of Rider-Waite-Smith. I do have a secondary deck of that. It's usually only around $10, which can be a lot to spend for some people. But if you have that secondary deck, try it out. Go for it. And I might be mistaken, but I believe Benabelle Wen might have in her Spirit, for the Spirit Keepers Tarot deck, I think she also put in the book that goes along with it, ways to utilize the tarot in spell work. I could be mistaken on that. I haven't looked at the book in a while, so unfortunately I may be speaking out of turn and totally incorrect. So if anybody knows off the top of their head, please let me know. I actually have the digital copy on my iPad right here that's charging up. It was completely dead, so I didn't get a chance to look at it, and it's just now coming into my mind. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here because I've been rambling for over 20 minutes. Hopefully I can edit this down just a little bit. I'm not going to go too crazy because, well, you know what? I got too much I got too many videos that I can't edit all of them to be these nice pristine videos that you guys were all so accustomed to, that would come out like once a year. Yeah, I'm making videos about 5 days a week, so catch me 5 days a week and very little editing on the videos, kind of just like the sit back, relax style. Sorry for hitting the mic things. Yeah, take me as I am or don't take me at all. Your choice. Until next time, may you have love, hugs, or ladybugs. Love, hugs, and ladybugs. Let's get greedy. Let's have them all. So love, hugs, and ladybugs. Bye, everybody.